I'm the measuring stick, you know what I'm saying? So when it comes down to it, yo, anybody who can't put a song together, because it ain't even about the lyrical construction no more. Because everybody ain't nice lyrically. But people can put together good songs. They can still stay on topic. Subject matter is a lost art. You see what I mean? So it's like skills is more than just about multi-syllable rhymes. You know what I mean? It's still about the whole feeling, the whole mood of a song. And a lot of people, the reason why I say a lot of people don't got skills is one, because they songs don't be talking about nothing. The chorus the chorus has nothing to do with the verses. You know what I'm saying? And then if they have the nerve to release the video don't match the theme of the song. You don't got skills. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I can't rock with that. And so when it's like, and then we call it hip hop, and it's like, all right, man.
The problem with it is, man, is the cookie cutter fashion of the music industry, and the music industry being turned into a fucking lottery pit. You gotta understand that just in that fashion alone, man, the music industry is a lottery pit. And that's part of the reason why we're getting a lot of this bullshit music that's coming out. Because a lot of people fall in that cookie cutter fashion in order to hit the lottery. That's all it's about. There's no love, there's no passion for the music anymore.
It's all about
the lottery.
That's why I stick to my little circle, bro.
You know what I'm saying? It's all about the lottery. Trying to hit that motherfucking Powerball.
I do my work, I release it when time's ready.
Yeah, because good music is timeless.
Yeah.
Yes.
Good music is timeless. Like, dog, there's nothing that you can tell me right now that would convince me that if they were to release like a Marvin Gaye album or release something like that, and people who've never heard it before,
check it out.
They first time would love it.
That influence even is still relevant. Look at Blurred Lines, Robin Thicke, who actually was sued. You know, him, Pharrell, and T.I. sued like a motherfucker for that song right there.
Yeah.
Like, 1.7 million or something like that, maybe a little more, a little less. I don't know, 1.7 million, something like that. You know what I mean? For, not even really sampling the Marvin Gaye track,
making it sound
a similar sound.
Right.
Which motherfuckers was saying, damn, what is this going to do for copyright laws and things like that?
Right.
But, at the end of the day, you can still bring back that type of that sound that be relevant. You dig what I'm saying? Look at Bruno Mars, who actually set out an entire album, and that motherfucker shot #1. You understand what I'm saying? Like, with all old school riffs. You know what I'm talking about? With all old school riffs.
Good music.
Good music is timeless, bro.
You can't front on good music. And at the end of the day, like that's how I really try to appeal to my artists, to my fans, is because all I really try to do is make what I consider good music and hope that you think it's good music the same. You know what I mean? I don't be out there trying to win people with my music. Yeah. Like I try to win myself. If I'm not feeling it,
that's where it should start.
Dog, you will never hear it. I got so many songs that only my wife has heard. Or so many songs that only my brother has heard. You know what I mean? Because they was around when it was birthed. Right. But it's like, oh man, I ain't really feeling this. It's in the notebook though. It's there. I don't throw nothing away. You know what I'm saying? It's there, but it's like, I like the beat. This verse ain't really the one. You know what I'm saying? But like, if I can't put it in and be like, yo, oh my goodness, cause like man, it's hard to tell people, like I can say it with a straight face that I'm my favorite artist, and it's only because I listen to more of me than anybody else.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? It ain't because it ain't because I'm on my own job, but it's because it's like, all right, after listening to the things that I do with my music, it's like, would I be feeling the same if it wasn't me spitting this?
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? If I didn't know the nigga who crafted this, if I didn't know who put this together, and they were spitting exactly how they spit it, with the same passion, with this everything that they got going on, if this wasn't me, would I fuck with this nigga the same? Absolutely. This nigga's cold.
I don't know. It's a lot of these motherfuckers that's coming out right now, man, that ain't about shit. But then it's a couple, literally a couple, man, that I can most definitely tolerate. You know what I'm saying? Your Kendrick Lamar's, your J. Cole's, Casey Veggie, always coming on some real shit. You feel me? If you ain't heard, you ain't fuck with that young nigga, man, fuck with him. Casey Veggie, J. Cole's boys, man, you know what I mean? He always comes on some nice shit, though. You feel what I'm saying? Especially his last shit. Well, I was like, damn, man.
Forest Hill Drive.
Yeah, man.
That was a song right
Straight
there.
up.
I just feel I feel like a lot of people nowadays is speaking more of an image that they want and see out here that's trying to fit in than really actually speaking about what the fuck they really going
Man,
for.
hell yeah, you see that because check it. What
all
your
they
boy
want to talk
Slim.
about, all they want to talk about is like how they already made. First of all, motherfuckers don't come into the game with 6 chains. Doesn't happen that way. Half the time, all these motherfuckers is coming in this bitch with a full-time job, barely paying their bills and getting bad with this shit. And the only reason why they getting in that motherfucker is because at that moment in time, they going through real shit. So they pushing out their hardest shit. That's why all the mixtapes smash the album.
Let me tell you like this. Look,
You feel me?
That's that nigga Slim Jesus.
Motherfuckers are conformed.
That nigga Slim Jesus. So he in there banging with the motherfuckers. He in there banging with the motherfuckers in his video. I'm cold with it. Like, yeah. Don't even own a strap.
Nah,
Fuck around getting an interview with a motherfucker talking about, I think I need to go buy one. You know what I mean? My homies is telling me I'm posing with guns and doing videos. I need to at least own one.
No
Real
doubt.
talk.
That's
Real talk.
crazy,
He even said,
bro.
"It's the video, it's all
But that's what I'm
props."
saying, dog. Like, it's props and everything like that. If these motherfucking rap niggas is really living what they
Slim
spitting,
Jesus shit's real.
you feel me? Like, I mean, you gotta say it like this, okay? Because a lot of motherfucking rap tracks is not only coming from this personal perspective, but also, you know, from, you know, that exterior, you know, perspective as well. You feel me? Where it's like, you know, from the things I see in the whole nine, you know what I'm talking about? But if these niggas is really talking about the shit that they doing in the whole nine, claiming they hard and all that old other shit, they be in the same position as Bobby Shmurda right now.
I swear to God.
Every last one of them niggas is being
Nah,
Bobby,
like,
in Bobby Shmurda's
shit-
position right the fuck now.
shit-
No question about it. Your ass is locked the fuck up. Cause ain't no way you got this organized crime going on. I'm the biggest boss and everything else, still selling, flipping cocaine in the whole nine, and then you ain't never raised the eyes of the Fed.
Man, you wanna know
And
something
you
cool?
still ain't got them on your back right now.
You wanna know something cool that I learned when I was going to school? Like I said, I had the privilege of getting some formal education and got a degree in criminal justice and shit. And they have in the FBI, they got a special team that researches and investigates and monitors rap artists.
Yes, the hip hop
solely
police.
on
The
their
hip hop
music
police.
alone.
Yeah, hip hop
Solely
police.
on their music
and they
alone.
sitting there like this.
So
no, rewind
they
that.
got a team
No,
in
about
the
2
feds,
minutes, you know
yo.
what I mean? Yeah,
They are
he told the
on
whole
staff
crime.
to listen to rappers and analyze their music, go to their shows, be at their events. You know what I'm saying?
Hip-hop
Know when they
police.
doing
What
record
you
shows.
doing,
Hip hop police.
What?
Hip hop police.
I got my degree when I went to school for criminal justice. I wanted to work with the juvenile courts. I was working with the juvenile courts.
At the end of the day, I'd be like, man, if you're not going up there saying what the fuck you really want to say, it's really what you want to say. You not gonna say shit. At the end of the day, you just gonna talk about
you
shit.
got to,
You might
you
entertain
got
some.
to, but you still got to be leery about the shit that you say because of the eyes that's on you. Though. You dig what I'm saying? Them hip hop police is on the motherfucker. Once again, if these niggas was really doing what they doing, because you like nigga hip hop police is on there. Like y'all, you said you did what? Okay, they are, you know what I'm saying? 2175, yeah, put 2 motherfuckers on you. You hear me? Like,
Yeah.
and then look, now they on your ass for a minute, so they gonna delve into that shit, find out that you ain't even really about that motherfucking life, and fall back on you. You just out here still spitting this motherfucking rap. Once again, if niggas was really about that, you know what I'm talking about? Really about that motherfucking life, they be in Bobby Shmurda's position right the fuck now, locked up, needing bonds, the whole nine. Yeah, isn't it put the whole damn thing out on tape? He put the whole damn thing out, man. He gonna tell them, oh yeah, you know what I'm saying? Catch me and my hot niggas. You know what I'm talking about? Like, he told them the whole motherfucking scenario. They jumping out the vans, popping the niggas. Oh, yep, it sound like the exact motherfucking scene. He was just looking at the photo.
Exactly.
And they carried his ass right on it. That was, now,
cases and
as fucked up as that situation is, that was some real G shit though.
Word.
Like, cause he was really involved in that, like, and that nigga was spitting what he was really living. Like, when you talk about the epitome of real motherfuckers and the whole nine, keeping it real, spitting really what you lit,
Kinda like
and he fucked around and did it.
What was it? The
Now, you know, he's still not guilty. He's still not guilty. Not guilty. And, you know, got a court case, jury of your peers, not guilty. But I'm just saying, like, you know, they ain't gonna lock a nigga up unless the prosecutor got enough probable cause. You know what I mean? But that's still real shit. That's real shit, ain't it? Like,
the realism and the soul and the passion inside of music is that.
yeah.
Like, as far as
Only in hip hop though.
But and it's like you
Only
got
in
to dig
hip-hop.
down. You got
Right
to
about
dig
that.
down, but
Yeah.
No. Rock and roll as well. Rock and roll's taking a hit right now too. You gotta think about them too.
You got to dig down into the roots of the street.
Rock got killed by Pop.
Rock and roll is dead right now too with it, man. They need
find
restoration.
talent. Like motherfuckers got to dig down to the roots of the streets. They can't just sit here and just keep, you know what I'm saying, basing what the fuck motherfuckers' dreams is gonna be off this shit.
Yeah.
That's what people is waking up and doing. They like, damn, that shit, yeah, I can say that shit too. I can put this shit together too.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day though,
But they and
the
they
whole
really
point
living that
behind,
life.
the whole
You know what
point
I'm saying?
behind, the whole point behind it is to sell what
The lottery
your
pick, bro.
story. No, the whole point behind it is to let people hear your story.
Yeah.
Hey,
And
but
that's
the
what
truth,
people's
but
losing
the
their
truth of it is though, like as far as hip hop goes, because I think there's an oversaturation of the same story too. But at the same time,
Yeah,
there's
yeah.
an oversaturation of the same environment. Every single fucking place you go, you see what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
you go to Louisville, you go to Chicago, you go to Detroit, you go to Virginia, you go to Texas, you go to Cali, you go to Georgia, you go to Florida. There's hoods, there's projects, there's murder that everybody, even if they haven't lived it, can talk
You see,
about it.
I saw it.
And some of them want to go there.
Because
Down the street from them, they have.
And some of them want to go there to feel real.
People been getting murdered every year since I was
Yeah.
7. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? So even if I never was the one to do it, even if I never was on this side of the gun, even if I never did sell the dope, I seen it at my uncles, my cousins, my brothers, my best friend, my mama's boyfriend.
Yeah.
Like it's been around my whole life. I've never touched drugs ever. This is the story that people can kick. So
Right.
I've never touched drugs, never handled guns, but I've seen it so much. I've lost so many friends to street violence. I've lost all this, that, and the third, and then they can still come. They might not have ever lived that life themselves, but that life is still a part of them.
Yeah.
So they can come and express that with the music, but there's still a difference in saying, I'm this nigga. You see what I'm saying? But you can still express it and talk about the guns and the drugs and the violence and the hoes, the pimps, the prostitutes. Cause we see it.
It's
But just not in the aspect
That you doing it.
Exactly.
Everybody won't hit it off like they Scarface.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
Exactly.
It didn't work out for Scarface, did it?
You know what I mean? But
That's only
everybody will be
because-
Scarface though.
That's
You know what
only
I'm
because
talking
the image now.
about? And that's the way they won't tell their story. That's the way they
Yeah.
won't
That's
hype it
only
up.
because the image that now, like when you go from the 90s, because I'm a 90s baby. So like I grew up, my mama was bopping all that shit. So like I listened to a lot of that shit too. So when you go from the 90s shit, and then that's the generation growing up seeing a lot of this shit. So now, even though they seeing it, that's what they find alluring to them, because now at the end of the day, they see that bad bitches want motherfuckers who got big money. Big money, the only thing they seeing in their music and hearing in this music is the fact that you only gonna get that by grinding. Now they out here doing whatever. A lot of these motherfuckers who got silver spoons in their mouth come all the way from outside of their neighborhoods, all the way to fuck down here just to kick it in the hood. Be like, can I come get some weed from you so I can kick it down there type shit, just because of how alluring this lifestyle that they present is.
Yeah,
But at the
yeah.
same time, a lot of people don't understand that's the same reason why all these kids
I know, they wanna get in, most of us wanna get out.
They're shooting and killing each other because that's all they promoting there.
Hey,
But it just be like they're losing the sight. They're losing the sight of.
But they-
It's not what I'm promoting. I'm not condoning to it by explaining it. They're not explaining that to people.
Right.
I'm condone that shit.
And that's what I was
I'm
gonna
not proud of
say.
that shit.
Like a lot of it, because when I had to take a step back and look at where hip hop was when I fell in love with it, and it was the NWA, it was the Ice-T, it was the Too Short, it was the DJ Quicks of the world, it was the Ghetto Boys, it was the Dayton Families, and they subject matter wasn't no different.
Nah, it really
It wasn't no different.
It really wasn't.
I remember Dayton Family said they had so much dope in the trunk they car Papa Willie.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? I was 14. But I still understood that that wasn't something that they was trying to get me to adopt. I understood that it was music. That might have been an experience that they went through, but I wasn't like, yo, they're trying to recruit me.
Right,
A lot of these cats seem like they out there and they working for and with these niggas, you know what I'm saying? Because they want to, you you know, they get their hair like them, and you know, they buy the same clothes that they buy, and you know, they adopt their slang immediately. You know what I mean? Forever something that was used, you know what I'm saying, more than just outside your neighborhood, but now somebody drop a single and that has become slang within the next week.
Right.
You know what I mean? So everybody's out to do it like they're being recruited. And it's not because of the subject matter. I think it's just because of a dumber audience. Because the subject matter is the same.
You got that right.
Dog, I used to be like, man, stop talking about guns, drugs, and money. But then I remember, dog, in 1994 when Into the Wu-Tang came out, when 1996 when Only Built for Cuban Links came out, Raekwon's album, dog, drugs, guns, and money, and murder. Like, Raekwon tells some of the best stories, Notorious Big, Life After Death. Dog, them is murder stories.
Yeah.
Them is coke stories.
Yeah.
Them is dope deals going bad.
Even had 10 crack commandments on that Life After Death.
Come on! So I had to step back and be like, all right, dog, you know what? That's why I even said in the last verse of Skills. I said in the last verse of Skills, talk about what you want as long as skills ain't neglected.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Talk about what you want. Because I had to realize, dog, I grew up on drug music. Raekwon, DJ Quick, man, High C and Second to None. Are you serious?
Sweet Black, what?
Man, are you serious? Sneaking, listening to music.
As soon as they come, we're doing the same old shit tonight.
So the subject matter has not changed in the culture at all. And I'm 20 years deep in this. Or as far as a fan.
I go back to watching The Box. Now.
But and you had to call in.
But
Like
check it out.
Two Live Crew got banned for what's standard now.
But check it out. So did you not hear some of those tracks when they was talking about they drugs and they guns and shit like that? They was on a whole nother scale. You understand? Now everybody got a couple pounds.
Right.
Everybody got an AK. You know what I'm saying, with the extendo and the silencer and the, you know what I'm saying, special made clips and the whole nine. You know what I'm talking about?
I think part of the problem is that the people who's actually trying to make party tracks got shitted on.
You know what I'm talking about? Like selling dimes and shit.
Right, you're right.
You know what I'm saying? Bro? Like the real struggle in the hood.
Right.
But then we took that motherfucking story and flamed the fuck out of it, and once again, now everybody trying to play the game like fucking Scarface.
Dog, and that's
you
why,
know what I'm saying? Nah, I move big weight, like whoopie scoop. Like that was the one thing I really felt about T.I.'s game when he came out, dog, because he was like, shit, nigga, I was like, I sold dimes, nigga.
Yeah.
And just racked them motherfuckers up. You know what I'm saying? You know, nice revolving door, but I sold dimes. You know what I'm saying? He said that quite a few times. You know what I'm talking about? Sell 100 dimes a day. You know what I'm talking about? Like, you know, you do that, you be alright. You know what I'm saying? Especially as a young nigga coming up.
That's the legit hustle right there.
But like, you know, once again, in retrospect to that, you feel me? You got, you know, the new nigga Migos coming out. You know what I mean? And they got all this weight. You know what I'm talking about? Pounds on pounds and all this old other shit. Like, what are we talking about? You know what I mean? What the fuck are we talking about?
It's like, I mean, it's a lot of artists nowadays that come out, like everybody you heard it, pounds and bricks and all that other shit. But at the end of the day, though, what they neglected to mention is like they getting their pounds and bricks from their rock.
So if you had to tell somebody,
so that makes you have pounds and bricks, right? My best friend, my right hand, got pounds and bricks, so that means I got pounds and bricks.
Or
they still not explaining that.
Or nigga might have took the industry money.
You might be serving some weight.
He might have took the industry money and flipped a little bit of something. But even at the end of the day, though, like, that wasn't you before the industry money. That's like a nigga hit the lotto, then now all of a sudden, you know what I'm saying? Like he a
rich bitch.
You wasn't the biggest dope dealer for you, ran and all that little, you know what I'm saying?
hey, but check us out real quick. Since I'm videotaping, if you had to explain to somebody what your music is supposed to say, what's it supposed to say? No matter, you know, what they think is, you know.
My music's supposed to say what they get out of it.
No, if nothing else, let me pose the question a little differently. Like, what are you trying to let them know about you?
Shit, I just want people to know where I came from at the end of the day and where I'm headed to. So I came from here, and right here is where I'm at, and now if I'm right here, this is where I'm going. So, you know, only thing I can do is just be 100 with it. Like, this is me, this is who I am, this is my everyday life. So if I tell you, if you hearing a song that I'm out here making a move, and my girl's at the crib with my kids, then I'm out here making a move, my girl's at the crib with my kids. Now, however the listener takes that could be going to work, that could be going to even do a performance that they do or whatever. But at the end of the day, my life's different from each and every person. So when I say it's what they get out of it, take my story. And what you get out of it, if you can relate to it.
All right.
Same thing.
So Leonidas, same question. It comes down to it. What do you want people to actually hear from you versus what they may perceive what you're trying to say?
I just want people to hear the passion for the art, man. Like, I believe excellence ain't an accident, and I think I'm nice on the mic to get to the point where I'm at lyrically. It comes from a love of the art. It's more than just a love for myself as an artist, but I got this way before I even had an idea to push records. Before I even thought about having an audience. I had a love for the craft that made sure that I put my rhymes together in a manner that reflected the passion. So, disrespect the art.
Man, that's what's up.
Word up.
Davon, same thing. You want people to know about you, bro. If it comes down to it. If it's not just the music, something.
I've been doing this a long time. It took me a long time to develop my craft. I'm still working on it. Can never quit learning. That's one thing. Lesson number one, you can never quit learning. I don't care how good you think you are. You can't quit learning. But my music, I got a lot of different kinds. I'm versatile. I can, a lot of times I usually express some real shit. Be on my real deal stuff, family stuff, life at home, shit I went through, prison, just 6 years in the joint. I don't hide behind it, I put it down on paper. Anger issues, put it down on paper.
Right.
That's what I do. But right now, I'm more on some visualization type music, make you see scenes with my bars, you know what I'm saying? Make you see a movie. So I'm ready to shoot these videos and get this shit knocked. And start coming up, give you something to look at. Instead of just always a track.
Right. It's more than just that, bro.
Another track. People want to see stuff nowadays. It's about good quality, good visualization. So I want to make movies out of my music. That's what I'm doing.
It's deep as hell. DJ
Man,
Show.
It's crazy, man. It's crazy, but that's music, man. You know what I mean? And you should never quit. You should never quit. Music is eternal. Music is internal. Like we were just speaking about earlier, man. Music is relevant no matter the age of it, no matter the time of that particular music. You can always get it going. High Roller NT, we've got 15 artists, man, and we try to keep it as diverse as possible. And it's just all about making music that feels good. That's what keeps people in the business for a long time, is making sure that you're making music not only that's relevant, but that feels good. And as long as you're putting your soul into the creation of your music, hands down, you shouldn't have an issue with that whatsoever. And as far as your music feeling good. But once again, it's internal, it's eternal. And music goes with everything. Everything that we have right now has music surrounding it. There's always a song in the backdrop, an instrumental of some sort, of everything. From your commercials to when you get your ass in the elevator. You know what I mean? So music ain't going, eating at the restaurant. You know what I mean? Playing games at the video game, at the arcade. You know what I mean? Like in the movies. So when you're in the lobby, like, it's everywhere, man. In the grocery fucking store, trying to get me some eggs, bada bing. One of my favorite joints come on, old school. They say, hold up, man. Osmond Brothers, something. You know what I'm talking about? But music is eternal, man. It's not going anywhere, man. And it behooves anybody that's in it to always stay in it, man. And stay in it, man. Keep your nose down in 10 toes. And stay in it, man. Continuously work, because you never know which creation it is it's actually gonna blow for you. You never know what opportunity you may gain just by being in the right place at the right time, pursuing your particular dream. Nobody really lucked upon anything just by chance. They had to immerse themselves in it, and sometimes it was, dumb luck. Like your boy Hov says, man, if you play with skills, good luck will come. And you gotta always be immersed in, the particular thing that you're trying to make, happen or whatever, man. Music is eternal, man. We're gonna make it rock forever, man, from the underground.
From the underground, Leonidas the Gr8. From the underground, Davon. From the underground, Chris Turner. From the underground. Peace!